Welcome in, everybody, to the Kingdom Hearts TTRPG, episode 27.
Woo-woo.
We excited? Yeah. We ready for some good old-fashioned emotional trauma?
Oh, I'm so fucking ready.
I'm so ready.
Give Nessa back her parents. It's first thing in the morning. We
Please.
deserve it. That is what she was promised, God damn it. Give Nessa her mom.
We will.
That is all.
We'll see. We'll see.
That is all. That's all I have to say.
But last we left off.
Jesus.
You guys had a very close encounter with the traders. One of which you found out was Quincy.
No, not just Quincy.
I
Not just
fucking
Quincy.
hate Quincy. There's not a Zen clone I hate more than Quincy.
You were able to subdue one of the two other traders. However, unfortunately, there was a fourth in the form of Alex, who
bitch
used an ability that Faye, you've got distinct memory of this ability being kind of forbidden. Yeah.
Shocker.
I wonder why.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, leaving you with an unfortunate scar.
You
guys did subdue one of the traders, however, and you returned to Scala, where you met with the Masters, had a very touching reunion there, and found out that Matthew had gathered all of the apprentices and hopefuls that were accessible, or a rather comforting group sleepover.
Don't give Matt all the credit. Romanic planned the sleepover. Softy.
And just
Soft boy.
And before you guys dozed off for the night, it was revealed to Matt about his friend's betrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
That was a decision.
Nessa.
Yes,
Sorry. She knew.
One.
Well, here's the problem: is that she knew Zen and Faye would not have the guts to say it.
We needed
say
to
it in the
wait
morning.
We were gonna talk about it in the morning. We just wanted them to have one good night.
So,
Sorry, guys.
you
It's okay, it
guys
happened.
awake in the morning.
I don't. I stay up.
Well, yeah, you stay up, Faelan. Matt is kind of in and out the whole night. You can tell he probably didn't sleep much.
Right.
And one other person that did stay awake, although rather quiet and unresponsive, was Romanic.
That's fine. I'm not feeling social either. I didn't bother him.
At some point in the night, though, Faelan, you do notice a small figure kind of worm his way in between Zen and Nessa.
Yeah.
And you guys
We
wake up.
got our cat back.
You guys wake up
Yay.
to the rather loud snoring of Birch.
Oh.
Oh,
not our
Zen
cat.
and Birch
It's
were like
Birch.
intentionally cuddling the whole night. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's in your ear.
Yeah, no, Zen just like pulls his fucking head back, just like, Birch!
And then that wakes
Hi.
up Nessa, and Nessa's like, Why? Why?
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Why? And she just buries her face in the pillow. Why?
Zen just kind of takes in his surroundings and is just like bright fucking smile on his face, looking around at everybody.
Yeah, it's home.
Everybody's still very asleep. Smiling.
I get up.
Teammates.
Yeah, and then Nessa realizes what's going on, and she immediately jumps up, and immediately is like, clothes. Where's and she just kind of like wanders around the apartment, kind of like looking for clothes, and she's like,
Are you attempting
clothes.
to be quiet in order to not wake anyone else up?
oh no, she's loud and obnoxious about it.
Oh, Nessa.
No, she's
It's
not
Nessa
even
in the
thinking.
morning. We
It's
Mhm.
Nessa.
We
It's
know
Nessa in the
this.
morning, and she realizes that she can see her parents now. So now she doesn't care. She's just like, where are my clothes? And she goes into her room and looks in there and stuff like that.
Lilac shoots up and
Shoot, get it. She's a plant.
She has Kratz like wrapped up in her IV arms. Kratz is still out. You can kind of see from just a little bit of her facial features. She herself has probably not gotten a whole lot of sleep these past few days.
You could say that she's.
I frown. I look a little
quiet as
concerned about them.
Lilac looks at you, Faye, and just gives you a small nod, and I will take this one back to her room.
Please do. Make sure she sleeps.
She needs the rest, yes.
Absolutely. Thank you both.
It's good to see you back.
I go give them a really gentle hug so as not to wake Kratz before going to my room to change into like a turtleneck so I can cover most of my new scars.
Yeah, Matt follows you to your room, Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Nessa is drastically like searching for some clothes in her room.
Our rooms were untouched at least, so like
yes.
it's just as
Your
you left
rooms
it.
your rooms are untouched.
Okay, yeah.
However, Fate, you do realize some of your drawers are open.
I raise an
and
eyebrow.
You can't seem to find your hairbrush.
Huh. I get a little annoyed. I brush my fucking fingers through my hair trying to straighten it back out again, and I put on a turtleneck over the bandages of... I guess they're not scars yet. Still probably fresh wounds. Healed over a bit by Pompam, I'm sure, though.
Oh, yeah. Whatever he gave you seems to work wonders.
That's good.
However, Matt's leaning up against the wall, watching you.
Glance over.
Wanna fill me in?
Cornered me a little.
If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
No, I should probably be the one to tell you.
Okay.
So, we tracked the traders down to this shipyard dock and engaged in combat, and obviously our friends were there, held captive, and Alex went down. And I went to heal him, and he death scythed me. So, I don't remember anything after that, obviously.
Make me a notice check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, poor boy.
That's a 7.
His face doesn't change. The only thing you'd notice, though, is his grip digging into his arm.
Oh, I frown and I walk over and I try to loosen the grip on his own arm, like, hey, I'm okay.
You do notice the rocks on his fingers have dug into the skin a little bit.
Matthew.
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Go to my drawer, grab bandages, start wrapping them up.
I'll be okay. It's not that deep. It's like a paper cut.
Yeah, well, it's not getting infected, so I'm bandaging it.
As you do so, he presses his forehead against yours and I'm just glad you're home.
Yeah, I'm glad to be home. I'm sorry to bring home bad news.
It's fine. Zen.
Yes.
It takes some prying to get Birch off of you. She is wrapped around you.
Oh yeah, no, like full fucking leg lock. Got it.
Yeah, it's you would almost think she's seized up. Like it's a death grip.
I mean, for a while Zen doesn't even fight it. He's kind of content to just like be
Just
home
let
and
it
be
chill.
relaxed and everything, and like go on his gummy phone and kind of chilling. When he does eventually get up, though, if he's able to pry without needing to make a roll, he'll go and start working on food for everybody.
Funnily enough, the help that you get from prying yourself off of Birch is Chatterthy trying to kind of weasel his way between you two.
Everything! He fucking gives him the biggest fucking squeeze.
Hi.
Like death grip. Fucking squeeze.
Yeah, he literally lets out almost like a squeaky toy squeak. And doesn't really say much. He's just kind of nuzzling into you.
Hey, bud.
But he definitely. You almost swear you feel him purring, although you don't know if Chirithes can purr.
Well, any animal can purr, really.
Chirithes aren't exactly animals. They're more like spirits. But
Let's just
yeah,
say he's
it's-
purring. Let's just
it's
say he's
comforting.
purring.
He's purring.
Fine. He's purring. It's
He
fine.
makes fucking squeaky toy noises. He can purr.
Jameis is a person, and I'll bet he can purr.
Oh, I know he can purr. I mean,
Zenquin.
what?
Anyway.
Anyway. Yeah, no. Zen is fucking, while making breakfast, carrying Chatterthy around like a fucking baby.
right.
He is fucking trauma bonded to this dumpster cat, and he's not letting go.
You find yourself pried off, and Birch kind of like grumbles, rolls over, grabs Avier, who's sprawled out like a starfish.
Oh,
and
Avier
cuddles
got
up to him.
Avier got to get out?
What do you mean?
Of the dungeon.
Because
He's in the
Avier,
dungeon. Because Avier
Oh,
was
he's in-
captured, remember?
Yeah. No, you
Avier,
look around,
Meredith, and
You see-
Liza were.
you see
Go
those
ahead and
three
question.
have kind of made themselves into the bed. You don't know when they came in. Faye, you do. You saw them come in at some point in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Avier immediately crashed, as did Meredith, but Liza explained that they got their it was about like 3 a.m. that they finally came in.
Poor things.
God.
Well, you
Fucking
guys
babies.
They've been
got
through so
home.
much.
You guys got home around midnight.
Right.
But yeah, they got in around 3 a.m. And Liza explains that they were questioned. They had to go through some questioning, but they were deemed safe enough to come and join you guys, and they were informed about this. And something about these two missed you guys, and then she promptly curled up next to Bart's.
No,
Soft.
cute.
Aw.
Yeah, no, Zen puts the cover back over Birch, and now Avier goes about his business. Those poor guys were in worse shape than we were. They need their rest.
One by one, as you guys are getting up with and making yourselves ready for the day, the hopefuls and apprentices make their way out of the room, waking up, saying hello to you guys, and making their way to their own dorms to get dressed and ready for the day. And you guys get a group text from Gaia.
Okay.
Simply explaining, when you guys are awake and available, please come see her over at Mooglebox.
Mooglebox.
Oh, when
That's
we
different.
literally
That's
went-
new.
I'm ready
So-
the second they're
I raised my
ready.
eyebrow.
Literally, yeah, no, Nessa is literally like out the door when that text is sent.
So I
Nessa,
follow.
wait.
I run
Yeah.
after.
I chase after
Hurry,
them.
hurry,
still
come on,
carrying,
come on.
Still carrying
Hurry,
Chat
hurry,
with me.
hurry.
I'm running.
Let's go.
I'm small.
You can run fast then.
I jog.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm like holding my chest as I jog.
And Nessa goes over and she
Hey, do
like,
you want me to carry
and then
you?
she immediately
Shut up.
picks up.
I look at
Faye.
Zen.
She actually does.
Do not face shoves her.
Oh,
really hard.
come on.
Make
Fine,
me
okay, we'll go.
make
Okay,
me
fine, we'll go
contest
ahead.
make me
Contested
contested
strength
body
check.
rolls
Body roll.
and
Yeah.
Faye at disadvantage.
Fuck! I forgot I'm weak.
Yeah, it's almost like your entire fucking chest is covered in an open wound.
It's a 2.
Oh, two.
4.
Yeah, you
I
go
didn't have
to
to roll
push
that eye.
you push against Nessa, and it just kind of ends up with you with your arms over her shoulders, easier for her to
Put
carry.
me down.
And
Put me
Nessa
down.
is just Nessa
Put-
just like hesitates.
Nessa, put him down.
I'll bite.
And Nessa hesitates there for a second, and then just with the biggest grin, she just like puts him down, and she's like, "Okay, you better keep up then," and she runs off.
I scowl. I follow behind,
Zen slows his pace to keep up with Faye.
grumbling.
Nessa,
yeah,
no,
Nessa,
Nessa's just booking it.
You're the first one to Mooglebox, and you see Gaia. She's sitting in one of the corner booths. It's one of those like rounded corner booths.
Yeah, our usual booth.
And
If you look at
she,
the reference image.
Yeah. And she seems to be stirring a mug with a tea bag hanging out of it. And she's in casual wear, a tank top, and looks like some leggings of some kind.
God,
This
this
is so
the
rare.
Twilight
This is
Zone.
such a
This is the
treat.
Twilight Zone. Like, I'm taking advantage
Nessa
of it.
you-
This is the
yeah.
Twilight Zone.
Nessa kind of freezes for a second when she sees Gaia like that, and then she's like, but the thing is that she was expecting to see her mom down there, so she's like, oh, and she kind of just like almost pouting a little bit. She kind of walks over to Gaia in her booth and she's like, hi, Master Gaia.
Gaia looks up at you, Nessa, and gives a very warm smile.
She's still pouting a little bit, but she gives Gaia a little wave.
Good morning. I hope that you slept well.
And she kind of, like, Nessa slides into the booth and she's like, I slept like a log. I need more sleep. Birch woke us up. And she kind of, and then she kind of face plants her face into the table.
Well, order yourself some caffeine. It is my treat. Get yourself some breakfast. The other two are on their way.
You hear the ding of the
On their way.
door opening.
I walk in. I look like hell. I sit beside Nessa. I like motion for her to scoot over.
She does.
Zen gives a wave and then orders everybody's drinks and Nessa's mountain of Danishes.
I get like a single tea. That's it. I just want my Earl Grey tea.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll
get you your shit. You go and relax.
You see the Faye, at this point she's pulling out the tea bag, and it looks like the one that she had back in her office.
Oh, thank
she
God.
She probably took this from, like, she probably made her own and ordered just hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Which means she's about to put a mountain of sugar in it.
She probably already has, as she's already sipping at it.
Oh, God.
But as you come back with said mountain of Danishes, she does reach over and take two.
Based.
Nessa kind of looks at that and then just starts stuffing her face.
Well,
good morning, Master Guy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did you sleep well?
Nessa is like, I don't think Faye slept at all. And she eats into another Danish.
Nope.
Then we will save the activities for another day.
Activities?
What kind of activities?
Your usual training. From what I understand, you need rest. And she motions to your chest.
Read the report?
Yes, that is why I've called you three here. It's to go over the report, and I figured a change of pace would be pleasant.
I mean, I like the plants, but I'll take it. He lays his head on his arm.
I mean, is something confidential like that safe to talk about here?
We will go over the confidentialities at another time. But I do want to say, I am very proud of you three. You handled this mission exceptionally well.
Nessa kind of frowns at that a little
Yeah,
bit.
I frown too.
Yeah, Nessa kind of like bites into her Danish, but you can tell that she's not exactly like pleased with herself.
It doesn't exactly feel like we won this one.
Not really,
I
no.
would have to disagree. There were things lost. There were people lost. But the three of you returned alive.
Cut that one a little close.
And you returned with information.
And a question.
That is the information, Zen.
Zen's just trying to cut any tension he can right now because
I
like,
grin.
God.
Yeah, Zen breaks me. I grin a little.
He's happy to be home and he knows that everybody's grumpy right now and he's just like not gonna stand for it.
I do have some questions.
Can Nessa keep her motorcycle?
No.
Oh, come on, she earned it.
Can I keep my gun?
I earned it fair. I earned it fair and square.
Oh, come on. I was a good shot.
I
can drive a motorcycle. It's fine.
I can shoot a gun.
God.
Oh.
Your Keyblade is more powerful anyway.
Yeah, but the gun's fun.
That's not what you should have gotten out of that.
It's just basically magic, only not.
Make me a notice check, you three.
Okay.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Poor Gaia. I mean, she
that's
might
a-
actually be proud of us.
That's a 3 from Nessa.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
It's an
Exploding.
18.
Double!
You
No,
my
it
fucking
Nessa-
god.
didn't
Nessa
require a
is-
lot. It didn't require a lot.
17, do I get extra?
No.
Damn.
The three of you, like,
Wasted that good ass roll on this.
I know, me too. It's okay though.
as you guys banter, the three of you look over, and for the first time, probably ever, that you guys have been at this school, Gaia's jaw is not clenched. Her eyes are soft, her eyebrows raised. She looks reminiscent, almost.
Considering I catch this, I smile
Cute.
a little bit. I like seeing her happy.
Nessa just
I look a lot more at peace when she's at peace, like I'm mirroring.
Nessa notices this, and a couple of thoughts run through her mind, but she just munches on her danishes.
Zen's just in a good mood. He's having a great fucking day.
She takes another Danish. And between bites, I do have some questions.
Shoot.
First of
No
all,
pun intended.
the night before you three moved locations, I am missing about 2 or 3 hours of that report.
Zen chokes on his coffee.
The night before we just slept.
Mm.
I look over at Nessa in confusion.
Nessa kind of looks back at Faye and just gives a shrug with a Danish in her mouth, and then looks at Zen. And
Zen
then
is
notices
choking on his coffee right now. He's,
Nessa's
actively coughing.
Nessa's eyes narrow, but she keeps munching on her Danish.
I will not inquire. However, it is not usual that Chatterthy omits his own reporting.
Chatterthy admitted it?
We gave our papers up before we left.
To keep track and ensure your well-being, I may or may not have slipped a piece of parchment into Jameis's bags.
Nessa's eyes.
Zen's eyes go like dinner plates, and
Nessa,
then like squint in like, oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Nessa immediately, like, her eyes narrow at Zen, and she's just like, but she doesn't say anything.
I have no
but
clue
she-
what's going on. I'm sipping my
Um,
tea confused.
I never
Nessa-
informed him of this. I don't think he understands how the parchment exactly works. However,
Zen mumbles under his breath, oh, he's about to.
In the meantime, to answer your questions, the motorcycle will be kept maintained for possible
Nessa
future
looks-
use. However, we cannot
Nessa,
let that leave
yeah,
the
Nessa's
world.
eyes narrow at Gaia and being like, but
What do you mean? That's
but-
awesome, Nessa. You get to probably write it eventually,
The
maybe.
issue about the world that never dreams is that because of its time differential, anything made or born on that world cannot leave.
Oh, it clicks for Nessa. Oh, okay, fine. All right. Just as long as someone's taking care of Charlotte, and she sips at her tea.
You named it?
You named it
Yeah.
Charlotte?
Yeah, her name is
Well, I
Charlotte.
named a plant
She's-
Coraline.
Yeah, her name is I call her Lottie for short. She's adorable, and so yeah.
I guess we're both
named
fond
my
of sea
motorcycle.
names.
You're also allowed to peruse your weapons of choice. If you were to return there again, they will be maintained as well. However,
Okay.
you are not to bring or purchase a firearm
I
for
didn't plan on
normal
it.
use.
I only wore a trench coat my first couple years here. Shit. Sips at his tea.
Faelan. Hey, you can't make those jokes.
She pinches her
Why
nose.
can't I?
But she pinches her nose, but you can tell it's to cover, especially you two, Zen and Faye, with your high notice. You can see that it's to cover a snicker.
Yeah, no, if Gaia thought it was funny, then Zen doesn't care.
Hey, since I was gone, that means my disciplinary record has been good for a week.
I mean,
I don't-
you did threaten to bite me earlier, though.
You deserved that.
Well, you know what? I was trying to be helpful, and you tried to bite me for it.
Fine.
So,
My
No.
next question.
Yes.
This is one that I am more looking for an opinion rather than a factual answer. And you
Okay.
do not need to answer this right away. Given the information that we have procured from the guest, and she kind of looks around, seeing that the, making motion that, there are people within earshot.
Mm-hmm.
I want your opinion on the theory that it is possible that Alex was not of his own mind.
Ooh, I snarl a little bit.
Nessa narrows her eyes at that, and just she goes icy, and
Part of your report about your time speaking to the Sweet Tooth.
I feel like you're forming the same theory that I was having, Master Guy.
Is that possibly that Alex was not in control of his own actions?
Nessa
I don't
doesn't
think
really,
that's something we can
yeah.
really answer without him.
I don't care if he was or wasn't.
Nessa kind of nods at what Faye said.
I understand your anger and your frustration. Believe me, it's all I can. Had it been my choice, while reading the reports, I would be looking for him, and you can tell she's looking for the correct words. I would be looking for him myself right now.
I should have kicked him when he was down.
That's not in your nature, Faelan.
Used to be.
No,
You're a good kid.
it's not, but it is no longer
wouldn't
in your
do that.
nature. You have grown. Very splendidly, I may add. All three of you.
Just because kindness was the wrong answer this time doesn't mean we shouldn't try it.
Again,
guess.
Nessa's just silent, and but you can tell she's just fuming.
Answer me this. What is strength?
Strength can be a lot of things.
Yes. But in our line of work,
Your bonds with the people close to you.
it doesn't even need to be those that you are close to. It is simply the bonds that you make. The more bonds that you create, the stronger you become. Your bonds are important, and you cannot take those for granted.
We weren't the ones
So-
who took them for granted.
No.
Nessa kind of looks Gaia and, and she's like, he broke the bond first.
Bonds are not... Bonds are not some string that can be cut. Bonds are two ways. One can cut their end, while the other holds true.
Nessa kind of just puts down her Danish and kind of like looks. She's not angry at Gaia, but she's just like, so what are you saying? Are you saying that we should just forgive Alex and move on with our lives? Is that what you're saying?
No. Far from it. Learning from this experience is good. It does hurt, as headmaster of this school, to see one of my own students falling to, well, darkness is probably the easiest answer.
I don't know exactly what lesson we're supposed to take from this.
There isn't a lesson. Rather, advice. That, while I do not encourage you to forgive and forget, I do encourage you to not cut the bond from your end hastily.
I think I understand what you're saying, Mr. Guy.
I think I
If-
understand what you're saying, but I don't know if I'm capable of it.
Really say anything, but she's just.
A master understands the importance of the bonds. And this will be one of your many tests for your mark of mastery.
I groan at that. I just bury my head in my arms. I'm done.
Now, on to some lighter topics. There are many people that wish to see you three today.
Immediately looks up at that and she's like, okay, where can I go to Twilight Town? Like, can I?
Give it a second, Nessa. Deep breaths.
I just want to go see my mom
Patience.
now. I just want to go see my mom.
I
now.
understand.
Hmm.
She intends to make her way back here. I have Jacobs fetching her now.
Okay. And she
See,
just
there you
kind
go,
of,
Nessa.
She's kind of fanning herself at this point. Okay, I'm just.
I do not intend to put you three on lockdown again. However, I do ask that you take a few days to reacclimate yourself back in the school before you make your way out.
I can't even go to
Okay.
Twilight Town. Okay.
Well, considering that your birthday is coming up, we will allow you to go then.
Okay.
But until then, I do request that you three stay at the school.
Okay.
Don't have anywhere else to go anyway.
Oh, don't. She kind of like flicks Faye at that, and she's like, "Don't say that. We can
flick
all
me.
we can all go to my mom's house, and you know she's fine with it. Come on."
Sure.
Faelan,
As long as you understand it.
your master wishes to see you. He has something that she wants to talk to you about.
Okay.
Zenquin. Master Kurova wished to speak with you as well.
Okay.
There is no rush.
Oh, heck yeah, there's a rush. And she's just like quivering in her chair.
Well, unfortunately,
For you,
Nessa,
there's a rush.
for you, your rush has to be put on hold until your mother does arrive.
She's probably already on the train, Nessa.
I know,
It'll
I
be
know,
okay.
I know.
Master Gaia.
Yes.
So, I just want to make sure that, like, somebody of authority says this. Some of us really need to rest for the
Zenquin,
next couple days.
I want you to think very carefully about what you're invoking.
Oh, I have already told all of the masters that they are not to allow you into the training rooms for the next 5 days.
Nessa
You're
giggles
kidding
at
me.
that.
Pomham already treated it.
And Pompam suggested this.
Yeah, I'll bet he did.
Nessa kind of looks over at
Oh
Master
no,
Gaia
we
and
don't
she's
want
like,
your
that's,
wounds to open. We're
that's...
so cruel.
Nessa's like, but I can go into the training rooms, right?
The 3 of you.
Ah, god damn it. And she kind of folds her arms at that. Okay, fine.
Are to take the next few days to rest.
Don't know the
Okay.
meaning of the word, never will.
Faelan,
Yes, Master Gaia.
I will take away your training room rights. In the meantime, in a few weeks, sometime after your birthday, Nessa,
Mm-hmm.
for some recovery, I intend for you 3 to join me and a couple of the other masters to a small retreat.
Mental
Nessa's
health
eyes
break at that
widen
number
at
3.
that. Wait, what?
Number 3, man, we're bad at this shit.
Yeah.
This world,
Wait, what world? And
This-
Nessa's eyes just widen.
this world has already been sanctioned by the Scala.
Yes, and?
Hey, where are we going?
She sees your guys' kind of excitement, and then, like, you see a little shit-eating grin crawl on her face.
Oh no.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're gonna tell us.
I will leave that as a surprise.
No, Master!
No.
No! And she kind of like picks up a Danish and considers throwing it at Master Gaia. Then she
I
Sarah.
saved her life by putting my hand in front of the Danish.
She
She
actually thinks better
considers
of
it. She's not gonna do it.
She immediately just like puts the Danish down and she's like, put that one. And it just starts pouting again.
Well, if it's a
At least
surprise,
that's
then it's
something.
definitely worth it, guys.
Yeah, his eyes are sparkling a little bit, even if he's pouting.
She chuckles. You 3 remind me a lot of my team.
Oh, Nessa
It's
immediately
very
looks
fresh
up at
to
that.
see.
Zen blushes a little. He's
He
like,
smiles.
It's
he's taking
reassuring.
that compliment to heart, like, super strongly.
Yeah, I guess the school won't go entirely to shit once you're gone.
I have no way.
Next generation.
I have no intention to leave anytime soon.
Good, you better not.
Now,
Am I the only one here that doesn't like these Danishes?
You just hate
Yeah,
sleep.
apparently. apparently. And she actually throws a Danish
Is
at
that
Faye's mouth.
why
I just let it hit me. I'm too tired to dodge it.
Is that why I keep finding a Danish in front of my door?
Yes. They keep
Aw.
buying them for me.
Well, I
We've
bought
been on a
this
team
also.
for months, and they keep buying them for me.
Stop
I-
theying me. I don't.
I blame
Okay, yeah,
you.
it's mostly this one. I look at
I
Nessa.
bought them for Nessa.
Nessa's like, well, if you don't appreciate my gifts, then sure, you can give them to Master Gaia. She'll eat them, right?
Well, then I blame you three for this. And she reaches over and grabs a fourth.
Oh, have we started an addiction?
Nessa just
you-
eats another Danish.
You've reignited one.
He smirks a little bit.
Wait, does
Nessa-
that
Nessa
mean
kind
if
of-
you remind us of... If we remind you of your team, does that mean that you are our Nessa?
Nessa just kind of looks at Master Gaia, being like, is that true?
Are you gonna turn into Master Gaia when you grow up?
Is that true?
That'd
There
be
are worse
so
fates.
You
cool.
look like
You could be
see
Master
that she was-
Roxas.
you
Oh
look
my
like-
god, Nessa, you're gonna be so strong.
You look and see that she looks like she's going to say something snarky, but then smiles.
I look over. No. Say how you're feeling, Master Gaia.
Yeah, say what you're feeling, Master Gaia.
I will
And Nessa
let
just
you
grins.
three eat your breakfast, and I have to go take care of some paperwork.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I have to go see Master Krava. Bye, guys.
I gotta go see Master Stella.
I guess I'll just. I don't know where my mom's gonna be.
You could go wait at the train station.
If you
I mean,
would
I
like
could
to,
definitely do that.
If you would like to join me, Nessa, she is coming to my office first.
Okay. And she like gets up with Gaia,
Bye, Nessa. Bye, Master Gaia. Bye, Zen.
and Nessa
Then
just
gives
kinda
Nessa a
gives a good.
squeeze and
yeah.
like tries to give Faye a squeeze, but knows that he's hurt, so waits.
Yeah, Nessa gives the squeeze back and just gives a really, like wave and just follows Gaia.
Once Gaia and Nessa are out of earshot before Faye walks away, Zen just smiles. See, I told you that she'd come around eventually and warm up to Gaia.
Yeah. Thank God.
Just took some time.
All right.
Good luck
Go
with
see
Master
Master
Spy.
Kurova. Yeah.
Hey,
And yeah, they part
Oh,
ways.
yeah. Okay.
you find Stella in her office. With a knock, and you hear her, come in.
I walk in. Brought her a Danish from the pile.
Come on in, Faelan.
Yeah, I walk in. I set the Danish down on her desk for her.
How are you feeling?
I just look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got blown to hell, so not great.
You wouldn't be the first one.
Yeah.
There was plenty of kids in my school year that blew themselves up in one way or another.
Pretty shitty way to get blown up.
Yeah. So I heard. I'm just happy to see you alive.
Happy to be here.
I may or may not have a surprise for you.
Is it a good one?
She stands up, and she's got a soft smile on her face, and she seems to be relieved. happy that you're home. You can tell that she's still getting used to the idea of being a master, but she's happy to be yours. She takes you kind of by the shoulders, mindful of your injuries, and leads you over to a mirror placed against the wall. I have a question for you.
I avoid looking at the mirror. Yeah.
What do you see?
A reflection.
A reflection of...
Us?
Come on. What about us?
Look, I am tired. I don't know.
Something that might be similar?
What are you getting at?
Oh, come on. You have my brains. You should be able to figure it out.
Just sort of pause and look at her. Brow furrows. Ooh.
I was curious about something. Timelines were adding up in a very coincidental way. So, I took the liberty of sneaking into your dorm and procuring your hairbrush for...
My hairbrush? That's where that went?
And I had Pom Pam run a DNA test. And she steps away from you for a brief second and goes over to her desk and comes back out. Or comes back over and hands you the papers.
His hands are shaking a little bit, but he takes it.
There's, as you can see, a 98% chance that
you're lying.
I certainly hope I'm not.
I can see the math going through his brain, like in front of his eyes.
When you look back up in the reflection, you can see tears are streaming down her face.
Do you want me?
She doesn't answer. Rather, she steps in front of the mirror, between you and the mirror, and kneels down to be eye level with you before slowly pulling you into a hug.
Oh, I hug her so tight it probably hurts.
It probably hurts you a lot.
Probably hurts me more than it hurts her, yeah. But I don't make it. I just cry. I'm just hugging her.
You share this moment for... It feels like ages. Before she pulls away and cups your cheeks and... My only issue with this is that it took me so long to find you.
I have so many questions.
I'll answer them to the best of my ability.
Can we sit down?
Of course. She leads you over to the chairs and sits down aside from you.
Okay, alright. What changes?
Whatever you want. I can still be Master Stella to you if you are more comfortable with that.
He shakes his head adamantly at that. His lips trembling.
I could be Mom.
He hugs her again. Yes, please.
I'd like that.
Hi, Mother.
A whole new wave of emotion floods over her. We don't... I'd like to try. Neither of us can remember a before, so it's not like we can pick up where we left off, but I'd like to try.
Me too. You're not upset about the Master Gaia thing, right? I didn't know.
Well, I have already informed Gaia about this. And, she and I came to sort of an agreement. And, you see her face gets a little red at that.
Agreement?
She and I are going to try to possibly work something out.
I'm confused. You have to be direct with me. I'm so tired.
I'm a little confused by it as well, if I may be honest. So when I have a more straight answer, I will give it to you.
Okay, alright. That's fine. Other question.
Yes.
So, the story you told me,
Right.
the man in it, I take it.
Unfortunately. But
Okay.
I will do everything in my power to put myself between you two if the time were to come.
I was more worried about him hurting you again.
He was only able to get me by blindsiding me. By convincing me that you were gone. Now that I know that you're still alive, I won't ever let him hurt us. Not while I still breathe.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so I can't blindside you again.
She smiles and takes your hands. I had my suspicions when you picked up the piano so easily.
Yeah, I guess that means you taught me that, huh?
I guess so. She moves to sit next to you and just takes your hand in hers. Just kind of looks down at you with a smile, silently. Zen.
Oh, come on. Why does it have to be me?
Gotta break up the emotionals.
I'm not ready. No, I can't. I'm crying. I can't. I'm crying. Do Nessa first.
Well, do we want to take a second to recompose and take our break here?
No,
We're taking an early 15 minute.
I'm fine.
Okay,
Good.
shit.
Okay.
This might be another no break day. We got too much shit to get through.
Duh.
Oh, fuck, man.
Sorry.
Oh, God. Dude, I knew it was coming. I've known it was coming for weeks, and I still was not prepared.
Moss
Okay.
gets to go. Yeah, Moss
Okay.
gets to go first.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, we gotta break up the emotionals with
I'm
something
good.
a little
I'm
bit
ready
more
to get
fun.
yelled at. Gimme.
Yeah, you make your way over to Master Kurova's office.
Mm-hmm. By the way, the second that he's like not surrounded by people, he is just like texting Jameis like, you motherfucker.
I hope you guys
Like,
also
this is your fault.
I hope you guys also like the fact that the music was the same piano that
Yeah,
I noticed, shithead.
Jesus.
the one that
I'm so sorry, Ersk.
I'm sorry, Ers.
If it helps, it got me too, so.
Oh yeah. No, we're all fucked up. We're all being punished. But no, Jameis is absolutely getting a ton of like,
You
had a charity paper. How did you not know you had a charity paper?
make your way
It's
over to Kurova's office and knock on the door. And the door opens. And you see Kurova behind his standing desk. And you see two chairs in front of his desk. One is currently occupied by a tail-tucked Jameis.
Oh,
with
God.
his head down.
Zen just takes a step backwards.
Come in.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he comes in, he shuts the door, he sits down.
Needless to say, I've had a discussion with my scout here.
Zen is also not making eye contact.
We, masters, encourage that you explore bonds and relationships. Safely, mind you. But my scouts know better than to involve themselves romantically or otherwise with those that they have been assigned to. And you can see, like, Jameis's ears, if they were already pinned down, they pinned down even more, like, impossibly so.
Yeah, at this point they are sheets of paper.
Yeah.
It's not entirely his fault.
I had to read that entire report before omitting it and sending it to Gaia.
I'm so sorry. Also, to be fair, I didn't exactly know that he had a chat with the paper while looking at him.
I didn't either. I didn't know what that meant.
You didn't ask a question when guys shoved a fucking paper in your pocket?
I didn't know that's what it was. Don't ask questions. Prova, you hear, like, the sound of wind, like, whipping, and you realize it's Krova's laughter.
Oh, God.
I am not upset with you two. Too terribly bad. However, Jameis, I cannot fully condone this behavior, as you are a scout. And as you know, scouts, while not prohibited from engaging in illicit affairs, if you will.
Zen is crimson. His entire body is red as a lobster, even the white bits on the monster arm.
Creating a lasting relationship is forbidden. And you can tell that he's saying this directly at Jameis, but this is more for you, because Jameis has already heard all this. And you know why we forbid relationships, correct? And Jameis kind of shuffles his feet a little bit before mumbling, because we're not supposed to exist.
To be fair, sir, at that point in time, neither one of us existed.
And that is the only reason that I am not punishing you two. Again, I do not forbid illicit affairs. However, I needed you two here to understand that whatever happens between you two is not fated to last.
I mean, given my track record, it's not exactly surprising.
I'm not here to chastise you for your decisions. As Jameis, his first assignment being you three, needed him as well as yourself to be aware of this. Especially since us who use Keyblades have to develop strong bonds. It's very easy for bonds to become something more committal. Do you understand, Zen?
Yeah.
Again, I will not forbid this. I just want you to not be hurt or shocked if and when Jameis is reassigned to another mission.
Okay.
Now, as for the mission itself, you two led very well. There were some hiccups. It was a good learning experience for the both of you. How about a little pop quiz? Zenquin,
Zen finally looks at him.
what is one thing that you could have done different within your capabilities to make any of that mission run more smoothly? I am not talking about the final night that you guys were there, but rather the mission as a whole.
He takes a minute.
I do not need you to answer right away. I understand it is a very difficult question. But it is something that I want you to think about and come back to me on.
Everything we had in our control, we did to our maximum efficiency.
Something.
We kept everybody to what they are the most skilled at. We stayed paired up for safety. Faelan cracked a code in record time to get further answers. We relayed information to you to get access to higher information so that we could make an additional contact. We made several contacts within the city. which made our job much faster and easier, and didn't burn any of those bridges, so if we ever need to, we can go back, and we have allies in the city already. I don't see how we could have been more efficient.
One example would have been to not split up when you went to the junkyard. That confrontation would have gone a lot smoother with an extra pair of hands. Am I wrong?
No.
You are the oldest and the most outspoken when it comes to the mission out of you three in your team. Your party members look up to you for leadership. You need to lead by example. That is what makes a good master. Now, there are a couple of other things that could be handled a little bit more efficiently. Think it over. Come back to me. Consider this pop quiz precursor to your mark of mastery.
Zen's eyes widen, and then he looks back down.
You're close. Not ready, but close.
Thank you, Master.
In these few days that you are going to be here at Scala, I have some homework for you. I want you and Birch to sit down with some old mission records and go through them. And I want you each to find one thing in these mission records that could have been done to make the mission go more efficiently and safer. And you will be graded based off of efficiency, safety, time management, and resources.
Yes, sir.
You will report to me or to Master Vantis as he is made aware of this test and agrees with me on it, as we both want to see you succeed.
I'll take it seriously. I'll see to it that Birch and I get started right away.
I have made her aware, although, considering she just came in about 20 minutes before you, she wasn't exactly made aware. I'm not sure how someone can sleep as much as she does, but
It really is a skill, isn't it?
makes one wonder. And
Yeah.
concerned about some mental health.
I'll talk to her.
a friendly reminder for yourself, as well as any of your party members. My door is always open.
Thank you, sir. And I think I need a day or two to decompress, but I would like to discuss some of the things we figured out on this mission.
I couldn't agree more. You two are dismissed.
He nods and heads out.
Nessa. We find ourselves in Gaia's office.
Nessa's just quivering, just waiting.
Gaia is sitting at her desk, rummaging through papers, scribbling every now and then. She's offered, you're more than welcome to make drinks and whatnot.
Oh, she's too like wound up to do any of that. She's just kind of she's sitting, she's sitting at the couch and she's just like her foot's tapping and she's just vibrating.
After about a good 20 minutes of waiting, the door flies open.
Nessa immediately stands up.
You stand and you're immediately back on the chair as you are tackled by your mother.
Oh, immediately she's just like, hi.
Ariel pulls back from you and tears streaming down her face and her hand exploring your face.
Oh,
and she's checking to see, is this really you?
Yeah, and Nessa's immediately like, it's okay, Mom, and she's like trying to wipe her tears away while she's doing that.
My baby.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay. I'm here. Oh, it's okay, Mom.
She smothers your forehead and kisses. And you, as she does so, you see that Jacobs is walking in behind her. Make me a notice check.
Yeah. Well, she's being smothered by Ariel right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't notice anything. 4.
Okay, that just makes it. You do notice something, as you feel it on your cheek. Your mom's wearing her wedding ring for the first time in your memory.
Nessa's eyes widen at that, but she's so preoccupied with Ariel like smothering her that she's just reassuring her. She's like, it's okay, Mom, it's okay, I'm here, it's okay, it's no worries, I'm right here, it's okay.
With your attention brought to it, you do see that Jacobs also has his ring on.
Nessa notes that, but that's gonna be a later thing.
And after a brief second, she stands up, takes a deep breath, and in a rather swift motion, strides over to Gaia and slaps her.
Mom! She goes over and like brings her back. Mom, what the hell? Mom, it's okay. No, what?
Dare you make me believe that my daughter was dead?
Mom, it was necessary. Mom, look at me. It's not Gaia's fault.
Nessa,
please look at me.
Sit down.
Mom, no, Mom, and she immediately stands between her mom and Gaia. No, Mom.
Gaia stands up and she places a hand on your shoulder. It's okay.
She has no reason to do that, Mom. It's not her fault. I promise it's not her fault. Please, don't take it out on
Nessa,
her. Take it out on me.
It is okay. And she gives you a pat on the shoulder and moves around you to confront Ariel. And they just kind of stare down each other for a minute before Ariel gives her a hug.
Nessa just lets out a sigh of relief, and once, they give each other a hug, Nessa actually looks at Jacobs and immediately goes in for a hug.
Jacobs gives you a huge squeeze, and with your notice check, you do hear Ariel murmur into Gaia's shoulder, "Thank you for keeping her alive."
Ness kind of, pulls back from Jacobs and is like, she actually so, you found your ring, I guess.
Ariel pulls away from Gaia and wipes tears from her eyes, and yeah.
And Nessa immediately
goes
to her mom, yeah.
She looks over at Gaia. "I am taking my daughter for dinner tonight. You're not stopping me."
Nessa kind of looks at Gaia almost like, "I'm sorry, but can you let this happen, please?"
Gaia just gives a nod, and Ariel kind of puffs her chest out a little bit, feeling a little accomplished. You've known me for how long, Gaia? You know I can handle information like that. Next time, tell me. Don't let me think that my daughter is dead.
Mom.
She's right. I should have trusted you a little bit more, Ariel. However, you also must understand that we made this decision for the safety of the children.
Nessa nods at that very enthusiastically.
I know. Still would have been nice.
Nessa just kind of looks down and she's like, should we go now or?
Yes.
Okay.
Be back before this evening. Still
Sounds
need
good.
to have you stay here for your safety.
Well, obviously. And she kind of waves that off and she's like, she looks over at her mom and kind of gives her a squeeze and looks at Guy and she's like, yeah, we're going, let's go.
Jacobs places a hand on your shoulder, Nessa, and as you guys walk out, just
Nessa doesn't mind it.
Just a reassurance. Yeah. You guys head off to the trolley and make your way over to your home. Food is already
vibrating. Yeah.
Food is already on the stove. It is your favorite. And Ariel immediately goes and begins to plate, and Jacobs kind of holds you back a little bit, Nessa.
Oh, but it's my job. Okay.
We'll sit and eat. It's fine.
Okay.
And
so
you get a good look at him this time. He's cleaned up. His face is shaved. He's recovered very nicely. His cheeks are no longer taut. And something that kind of crosses your mind a little bit is he doesn't look much different than the pictures of you three together.
Kind of just gives him a smile, and she kind of like puts her hand up to his face a little bit, almost hesitantly, and she's like, You look so young, buddy. And she kind of gives him a little smack on the face, like endearing.
Yeah.
Endearing.
Yes, so.
But yeah,
Next time, though,
yeah.
your mother already thought I was dead. I don't think she needs to think that you are as well, so just be a little bit more careful.
I'll do my best, Dad. It wasn't. And then she kind of stops herself and realizes what she said, and she blushes. Yeah, I'll do better next time. And she kind of shuffles a little bit uncomfortably.
It's okay, kiddo. Come to it on your own time. It's fine.
Yeah. And she just kind of awkwardly sits there and waiting for food.
He scruffs your hair a little bit and takes his place across the table. And yeah, Ariel comes and begins to plate the food. And it's an odd feeling, Nessa. But it's a right feeling.
Nessa just is content at this point. She's just eating food and, seeing her mom again, after the whole Jacobs incident, and just being like, yeah, this is nice. This is good. And then, but there's something, but at the same time, there is a nagging feeling at the back of her mind. She doesn't know what it is, but there's something nagging there. But for the time being, she's gonna let herself be content.
Yeah. You guys eat, and the talk is light. It's mostly stuff of asking about normal school stuff. And it's a little awkward because a lot of stuff has happened in the past month. But
yeah.
But it is also a feeling of this is how a normal family feels like, or at least how you would feel a normal family would feel like.
But again, there's that nagging feeling at the back of her brain.
Yeah, it's
just a little nag.
Jacobs is the first one to kind of break the monotony. So.
Yeah?
To address the behemoth in the room. Your mother and I have come to an agreement to try regaining that which we've lost.
Nessa just smiles and she's like, yeah, I kind of figured what with the rings and all. She's just kind of happy as a clam, but again, that nag. But she's like, yeah, I want you guys to be happy. It might still take some time for me to adjust again, but she kind of looks down awkwardly. Yeah, I'm happy for you guys.
We wanted to talk about this with you. Or comfortable with this or not.
She kind of looks down at her hands and And she kind of looks up at her mom, Ariel. You're doing good. You guys, yeah.
Took me a minute. And I'm sorry about how I reacted.
Mom,
It was not
it's
right
okay.
of me. No.
Mom.
No, it wasn't. It was not okay. And I regretted it every minute of the day.
She immediately grabs Ariel's hands across the table and she's like, Mom, it's okay. I'm back. And we can move past that. It's okay, Mom.
Your
You know I love you.
father and I... We had a lot to talk about after we thought that you had left us.
Nessa kind of sniffles at that, but she nods. Yeah.
Nothing can replace you, Nessa.
I didn't think you were replacing me or anything. I just really wanted to see you guys again. And the tears start coming now. She's like, Mom, all I cared about was just coming back to you guys safely and finishing that mission as quickly as I could so I can come back. So, nothing could ever replace you guys either. And she just awkwardly laughs. Yeah.
I'm sorry that things are gonna be a little different. But,
Oh, like what?
well... And at this, Jacob speaks up. I am going to apply as a teacher.
Oh, what would you be teaching?
The principles of magic outside of the average schools.
Nessa kind of perks up at that. Oh, so I'll be taking classes from you then if you get in.
Yes, I will be teaching synergy, as well as a few other magics from different worlds.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Specialty.
That'll be great. I mean, I guess you'll have to, make sure that everyone knows I'm your daughter, teehee.
That being said, I will also be moving back in with your mother.
Nessa nods at that, and she's like, yeah, She kind of looks at her mom, and she's like, I guess I'm not here much anyway, so I guess you guys mostly have the place to yourselves. And she kind of gives her mom a kind of a, I'll knock before I come home. I'll knock before I come in.
Nessa!
Don't worry. And she
reaches
giggling.
over and smacks your hand with the spoon.
I'm just trying to give you your guys' privacy. That's all. But she's like, yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally your guys' decision. And I guess I'm kind of a grown-up little lady now. And she kind of puts her hands on her hips and she's like, yeah, I'll mostly be living at school. So, but I guess if you get in, I guess we'll see each other more often at the school then.
That'd be nice.
That would be fun.
After you guys finish dinner, conversations kind of go back to more mundane topics. But near the end of the last conversation you guys have, Jacobs kind of looks at his watch And it's about an hour before sundown. Would you like me
Oh,
to
yeah.
accompany you back to the school, Nessa?
Yeah, sure. And so she starts getting up and getting ready, and yeah, let's ride on the train together.
Jacobs gets up as well, smiling, and leans over and kisses the top of Ariel's head, and thank you for dinner.
Nessa pretends to gag, and she's like, ugh, get a room, you two.
Ariel just clicks her tongue and holds her arms out to you.
Nessa immediately rushes into them and gives her a big hug.
She squeezes you, and as I will be getting everything ready for your birthday. So.
And immediately, like, Nessa's just like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be 17. And she's just like, and so she ends up, walking to the door, kind of struts towards the door. She's like, I'm gonna be so old.
Jacobs follows along with you and walks you out of the house. You're okay with this then?
Nessa kind of looks up and she thinks about it for a second, and she's like, yeah, I know it'll be an adjustment for all of us, but yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah. And she gives Jacobs a warm smile.
He smiles, and you guys head over to the trams again, and it's a less crowded, so you guys are able to actually get seats this time as you head back to the school. And Jacobs is kind of fiddling with his thumbs before looking over at you.
Nessa's kind of, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have a very particular question.
Okay,
Peculiar
shoot.
question, rather.
Those are the best kind.
What if I was not your real dad?
Nessa kind of looks at him and kind of tips her head to the side. And she kind of looks down at her hands.
Mentions that I looked rather young. Being back home and seeing pictures of myself, it's never really crossed my mind, but I should be older.
Nessa kind of nods at that, and she kind of looks at Jacobs and she's like, so, do you want to be my real dad?
He leans back and he's staring forward out one of the windows of the train and just your encounters with clones has me questioning a lot of things. But
Nessa hesitates.
one thing I do not question is that my emotions, my feelings, are no clone. I love your mother. I love you.
Nessa looks up at that and kind of studies his face a little bit, kind of just to see if he's being truthful.
Make me a notice check.
5.
He seems to be very honest about this. And you can tell it's definitely been weighing on his mind quite a bit.
Nessa looks down and, kind of hesitantly kind of takes his hand in hers. And she looks at him. Jacobs, if you are a clone, that's okay, you know that? It's okay. You have feelings for my mom, and you have feelings for me. And if they're real, then that's real for me.
He smiles and gives your hand a squeeze. You are very much so your mother's daughter.
Obviously, duh. Does mom know? Or suspect? Did you at least discuss it with her?
We talked about it, but kind of both of you came to the same conclusion.
Well, but yeah, make sure to teach me all about synergy, because I want to know all the things, okay?
Of course.
Yeah, better.
With that, the trolley comes to a halt. You guys get off, and it's only a few steps away from the station to the school. He stands with you at the gate, or giving you a smile, and see you in the morning then.
Yeah. See you in the morning. I hope you get the job. I think you will.
I'm pretty sure that I am, but formalities and such.
Well, there you go. But I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And it's a little bit hesitant and awkward, but she kind of gives him a little hug.
He smiles and squeezes you back. And it's tentative as well, but he does. He gives you a good, solid hug back.
All right. And with that, she just kind of nods at him and gives a little wave and then skips into the school.
Come dinner time, as this is now about, I would say about 5-ish in the evening. What are you three doing?
Oh, well, if I'm out of Stella's office, then I'm probably texting the entire group chat, like, room, emergency meeting, ASAP.
Oh, then that's immediately where Nessa's going.
Yep. Zen's immediately going to be waiting.
Is this
Matt's Matt too, I would imagine, in the group chat.
Okay, I was just about to say, is this the group chat that Matt is in?
Yeah.
Do
we even have one without him?
No.
I didn't know if you guys did or not.
I don't think we do.
We'll probably make one without Matt for, like, when we get close to his birthday.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Could see that.
Because, like, it's us.
Well, you guys gather up. Matt's the first one at the dorm. Is everything okay?
Oh, Faye's pacing like a madman. His nose is red, his eyes are red, he looks like he's been crying ugly.
Buddy,
hey,
what's
are you
wrong?
alright?
Zen shows up and he also looks like he's been crying.
Oh,
Zen!
guys,
what's going
happened?
on?
Hey!
Well, mine are good tears. I don't know about Zen. Zen, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Can I do a notice check for Zen?
Yeah, I'll do a bluff.
Do a persuasion.
I'll notice you.
Yeah, that's my bluff.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Well, yours is
no.
notice. Mine's
Yeah,
persuasion.
yours is notice.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 2.
A fucking exploded.
Yeah, no.
Zen's fine.
Zen, you're fine.
Yeah, I guess Zen's
11.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right,
Zen's
yeah,
fine.
Zen's fine.
Um, no, good tears.
Okay,
Zen
what's
sits
with
on the couch.
tears?
Yeah, what's up?
I have a mom.
What?
Oh, Gaia finally took you in?
No, maybe. But no, not Master Gaia.
By the way, she did give you your hairbrush back.
He's probably brushing it anxiously then.
Yeah, Zen just cocks an eyebrow, like,
Like what?
what?
Master Stella.
Nessa, you can see the math in front of Nessa's eyes.
The math is covering the entire
The
room.
math.
Yeah, that's the
And
face
then-
I gave her.
And then
Roll
Nessa,
notice.
and then Nessa is like,
Ah!
I can see that. She's got blue hair, you've got purple. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Matt
What?
fumbled on his mind roll for that.
Oh, Matthew.
Oh, Matt.
Matthew.
He's like, huh,
Yeah.
really? I didn't see it.
Oh no,
Zen's
it
just
tracks.
thinking,
It tracks. The
like-
hair.
How did I not figure that out?
Well, funnily enough,
obviously-
now that you mention hair, and he kind of like waggles his hairbrush, he's like, so I guess she broke into my room while she thought I was dead and did a DNA test with my hair. So there's like,
What
we're
the
looking at like, I guess I get it from her.
I guess I get. I mean,
But we're looking at 98% odds, so those are pretty good odds.
Nessa
Matt
just
kinda
That's
studies.
amazing, Faye.
Matt takes the
Yeah,
brush from you and begins to brush your hair because he can see that you're shaky.
Thanks.
Nessa kind of studies Faye and like looks at the hair, and she's like, and she like puts her hand to her chin, just being like, huh, yeah, I can see it. I can totally see it. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't figure that out earlier. That's so
Well,
obvious.
we
now
didn't
that you think
figure it
about
out either.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy for you, Faye.
And Nessa
Yeah.
is like, is it a good hug time? And she offers her arms out.
Yeah, okay. I give Nessa a hug.
Yeah,
Are
Nessa
you-
just gives him a hug back.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than okay. Actually.
Nessa kind of gives Faye a little scruff, and she's like, "Now you've got a mom."
I guess
Now
I'm
we
just
gotta
a
get
little
Zen.
worried
Now-
about
now
the
we
other
gotta get-
part.
Now we gotta get Zen. Now we gotta get Zen a mom now.
Oh, well, my mom can be Zen's mom.
Ariel,
I'll just volunteer my mom.
Yeah, no, like,
Guys.
yeah, I can. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, your mom's my mom, and Stella can be your. Yeah, everyone
I mean,
can be. A mom. Wait,
Guys.
I mean, my mom's always willing to adopt kids, so I mean,
Guys. Can we refocus to the fact that Faye finally found out that he has family? Can we focus on that and like not pay attention to me right now?
Oh yeah.
Can we focus
And
on
then
this?
Nessa immediately turns back and she's like, "So what about your dad? Is he here? Like, what's up?" with that?"
I don't know what I'm at liberty to say about my father, but it's not good, and he's not in the picture, so don't worry about it. But I have a mom.
Okay then. Sounds
Okay.
good.
That's +1. Before we had 0. I'm okay with not having +2. +0 is good. Actually, we might have +2 because she mentioned Master Gaia, but I don't know where that's gonna lead.
What?
Oh, I can see that.
Nessa smiles and she's like,
No, not like
Did
that.
Wait,
and
I thought
Stella-
that-
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was
think
about
it's
to
like
s-
that.
Well,
I
no,
think it's like
because-
that for sure.
remember, we did that thing with Van at the dance.
Yes, no, Master Gaia, no, I think it's more of like a. Okay, this is really
partners.
embarrassing. This doesn't leave this
Hold
room. If I
on.
tell you this doesn't leave this room, okay? None of you can hold
Okay.
this against me.
Okay.
I'm I am contractually obligated to hold everything against.
Okay,
each
but
other.
this doesn't leave the room because it's kind of
Okay.
embarrassing.
Okay.
I may or may not have had a conversation with Master Gaia during therapy that, might have resulted in a little bit of parentification, and she never really got back to me about it. But they talked after this.
moms, and Nessa is
Wait.
just like, co-moms. That's the greatest. You get two
asked-
moms.
You asked Gaia to be your mom? Was Stella there?
Matthew, please don't word it like that. Yeah, actually, because she was my therapist, and I didn't. Neither of us knew at the time.
Oh.
I asked her if it upset her, and she said no. And
Well,
they
as
talked
long
about
as
it.
as long as she's not upset about it.
Look,
you
I
get
don't know
two
how to be a
moms.
son. I didn't get a son handbook. Okay.
Also, Faye,
Oh, I didn't
let's
get.
be
I didn't
so
get a
for
daughter.
real.
I didn't get a
Obviously,
daughter handbook. Don't even. worry about
obviously, you feel like Gaia's your
Nessa.
mom.
Sen, shut the fuck up.
She terrifies literally everybody but you. It's just you.
Well, it's just because you're all a bunch of cowards.
No, it's
She's a
Oh,
sweetheart.
come
We
on.
just had breakfast with her. She eats pastries and puts like 20 cubes of sugar. She's so non-fucking threatening. I don't understand.
okay, but she's only recently been that way towards the rest of us.
Well,
Very recently.
I put in
Because of
effort.
you.
I stop by her
I mean-
office every morning.
Holy
That's
shit!
because
I
you don't
see it
want to
now.
eat the stupid.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my
Matthew.
god, it just dawned on him. Matthew,
it
I love
just
you so
click?
fucking much. He just
Oh.
Did it just
kisses
click?
Matthew's
God,
forehead.
Matthew.
Oh, buddy, that's rough,
Matt.
man.
Come on,
Matt.
man. You're supposed to be one of our
What?
brain boys.
Wait, Matt.
What?
Clearly I have the brain cell right now.
You can, you figure stuff out, like synthesize stuff and put stuff together, and it took you this long to put together that the Stella's the mom.
That it makes sense.
That actually makes
Listen.
sense.
Listen. In my defense,
Uh-huh. Okay, let's hear it.
We're waiting.
We're waiting. Let's hear it.
I mean, you don't exactly look like your dad, Nessa.
No, but Nessa looks exactly like her mother.
Okay. And I look.
Exactly like
Exactly
your
like
father.
your dad. Seriously.
Listen.
Genetics, man. Genetics.
Listen.
Did you not study genetics?
And Faye looks basically exactly like Stella. The fact that it took any of us this long is frankly embarrassing.
I mean, my hair's a different color and my
It's
eyes are
basically
different.
the same color.
It's basically the same.
It really just looks like she's been in the sun
can't-
more.
I can't think about this though now.
Why? Are you just gonna start staring at people and trying to figure out who their secret
Yeah.
parent is?
Yeah.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh no, we've
Secret
created a
parent.
monster. Oh no.
Secret parent.
Also, it's gonna be a little awkward for me for the next couple days because every time I'm gonna look at you, Faye, or look at Stella, I'm gonna see you now.
Well, now you know how I feel about Master Isaac.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Wait.
Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, my dad might be teaching here.
Oh, cool.
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right?
What's he teaching?
He's gonna teach us synergy and other things.
Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna
Huh.
be great.
Face
I-
sniffles a little bit. He's recovering.
I
Aw,
may
buddy.
try to apply as a teacher's aid then.
Ooh, you should
Oh my
totally
God,
do
that'd
it.
be so
You should totally do
cool.
it. That would be cool. Do it.
TA Matthew, let's go.
Yeah, and then you can officially be my mentor when it comes to synergy.
Matt places a hand on your shoulder, Faye, and even through the sweater, you can feel just how cool his, the gems on his hands are. You feeling okay?
Yeah, it's been a lot. Everything's been a lot.
Yeah.
It hurts. I'm tired.
You guys
A little
hear,
warm.
You guys hear a knock at the door. It's more of a banging on the door.
I got it.
Okay. Who? Louise. Who is
Then I'll
it?
go get
The door opens. You open up the door and you see Romanik standing out there. He just has this glare on his face. Fight.
Hey. Okay.
What?
Fight.
Buddy?
You
I don't
Sure.
think I'm allowed to.
Yeah, Faye's
which
not
one?
allowed. He's on bed
Wait.
rest.
Wait, which one?
all three of you.
I'll fight you.
guys owe
I-
me a fight.
I'll fight
Well,
you.
I just lift my turtleneck and then I look at him.
Yeah,
and
he sees this
Nessa-
massive
Nessa's
fucking
like-
scar
He-
everywhere.
He glares for a second, and Matt just... He's been like this. every day since I told him.
Can I have
Golden,
like
you
a
broke
IOU
him.
for a 1v1?
Be back.
Okay.
Cool.
I promise I'll fight you. You'll beat my ass right now.
So Romanik, when are we doing like a get together as friends? When are we doing that?
He glares for a second. Since when were we friends?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Okay, when are you gonna let me curb stomp you at chess?
On.
When I... yeah, and he hesitates for a second. He hesitates for a second, and Matt chuckles. And you hear Matt just kind of... By the way, did you ever finish that chess puzzle book I gave you?
Face smiles a little bit.
Do you even know how to play chess, buddy?
Oh, don't look. I can't wait. Maybe you'll beat my ass.
Maybe he doesn't.
Then we'll be 1-for-1.
He.
I'm looking forward to it, Romanik.
3-0 me.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds good.
With that, he kind of he gives a little puff out of his nose before stalking off down the hallway.
I go close the door and then I look back at them like, oh, okay. Crisis averted.
He's so cute when he's angry.
Oh my god, you can't say that.
Nessa? Something you want to tell us about?
No, we're just friends. I just like, we're just friends. It's fine.
Okay.
And she just giggles.
To be fair, he's been saying that you guys owe him a fight since the funeral.
Well, then he'll
Oh,
just have to
Faye
wait.
frowns a little bit. Like, oh yeah, that was a thing that happened, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh crap! They held a funeral for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They needed to.
That's how we escaped, remember?
They needed to make
Oh
things
yeah, that's right.
believable. So, unfortunately, sorry guys.
Really
I didn't want to bring it
timing.
up. I didn't want to bring it up. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
Oh no,
you're
you're okay.
Avoiding it.
It makes me feel a little guilty for talking to Master Gaia and then accidentally fake dying on her.
A lot happened.
Yeah, you basically said "be my mom" and then die.
I didn't mean it.
No.
And that seriously can't leave this dorm room, okay?
Okay.
It won't.
It won't.
It
I
won't.
promise.
Not
We'll
only is it
promise.
kind of embarrassing, I don't want her to be worried about favoritism and stuff.
Sounds good.
It's fair.
I mean, masters have kids here literally all the time.
Well, that was one of
do you-
her
but-
concerns, so I'm just trying to
do you-
respect it.
But do you seriously think that Master Isaac gives Matt favorite treatment? Do you think?
If anything, the opposite.
If anything, the opposite.
See, there you go. There you
If
go.
anything, I would want Master Gaia to be harder on me if I was her son.
Well, there you go.
But it's not my hang-up, Nessa, it's hers.
Okay.
In time.
So
Clearly, her and Stella were talking about stuff, so
Right.
maybe she'll talk to you about it.
I'm just happy to have one mom.
So
I'm
Zen,
just grateful.
But if we can go for two,
I mean, that would be
why
cool.
not?
That would be
Clearly,
so cool.
everybody wants me to collect all of their moms.
Oh my god, Zen, come on. Wait. Oh yeah, we did offer your moms. Yeah, you can have my mom. It's fine. We can share. I'm okay with sharing.
So Zen,
Yeah.
you mentioned, what about you?
What about me?
Your, happy tears? What happened with you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm working on a practice assignment with Birch for my Mark of Mastery.
Your Margaret Mastery?
I don't think I'm supposed to talk about it, but yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm probably not
Make-
supposed to talk about the competition I had with Master Gaia, so.
I mean, I'm also
So-
probably not gonna. It's for practice. It's not like I'm actually
Well,
taking
yeah,
it
but if
anywhere.
you're doing practice, then you must be close.
Are you
So-
lying, Zen?
So I have a
That's
question.
what
for the-
happened.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
can
something
I-
that happened.
Yes, but he specifically asked about the tiers. So are you trying to sidestep?
Redirect? Yes.
Then I need you to make me a persuasion check against him.
Good. That's what I'm good at.
Because
So
he-
yeah.
Also, question for the
Going to
DM:
explode.
do you think Nessa has enough
7?
information to piece things together?
For
I don't think
for
yet.
Zen?
Yeah, what happened
No,
with
not yet,
Janus and
no.
everything? Okay.
But Matt rolled an 18.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Matt knows I'm hiding shit, but
Matt
hopefully
just-
he will be a good friend and not
Matt
talk
just-
about this right now.
Matt just kind of stares at you a little bit. Right. I almost forgot, Zen. Tomorrow, I'm gonna need your help with something. So,
Oh, yeah. Of course.
and he gives you like a little wink.
Zen is immediately concerned and not excited at all anymore.
Nessa's like, "Ooh, do you guys need help with the project? I can help. I can help."
No.
help.
Well, I'm gonna be needing each of you for something, this week. But
Oh, okay.
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
working on some. I'm finally think I figured out how to split up the Keyblade, and I just want to test it. So
Oh, that sounds so dope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the treehouse keyblade.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I wanted to work on it, but it's a sort of a one at a time thing. So
Okay.
we'll work on
Yeah.
it later. But
All right, sounds good.
so
God, this hurts.
Yeah,
he just sort of
very-
leans on a wall.
Nessa's like,
Let's ice that
okay,
and get
let's
you some rest.
let's put.
I
let's
don't
put you
want to
bed.
sleep.
Well, let's
didn't
at
say
least have
sleep,
you
but
You
rest.
don't have to sleep,
Chill.
but you can
Go
at
sit
least
on my
rest.
lap.
Read a book or something. Read that chess book or something.
I'm not gonna read a book about chess, but I guess I'll read.
Yeah, go read. That's resting.
I'll
You want some ice
Here,
cream?
here. Faye. Here, give me a list of books that you want me to get for you, and I'll get them.
No, it's okay. I'll just grab a book off my shelf.
You sure?
Yeah, Master Roxas is gonna
Absolutely
actually
sure?
kill me if I continue to ask for books that I do not read.
Yeah, read. Okay, I guess you should read the books that you have.
I've
All
got a list, and Birch has given me homework, so.
I may or may not have also done something. So
right. Oh,
Oh yeah?
wait,
What
what?
did you do?
I may or may not have convinced Roxas in his grief to give me your book list for me to get you books.
Did you take
Wow.
advantage of my
Wow.
master's grief
You-
to provide me with books?
Wow.
Matt.
That's kind of
Wow.
attractive.
Wow.
I
He
figured
laughs
you
a little
might-
bit. He's amused.
I figured you might want something to read when you get back.
Oh god.
So-
So messed up. It's so messed
Wow.
up.
Okay, but you all have to
Listen.
admit it's clever. Look, he bounces back. He's like a puppy.
Kind of, yeah.
I
He's a-
love Master Roxas. It's true. He bounces back fast.
He and I are. Oh, I hate to say it, but he and I are very similar, so he's fine.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you guys kind of are.
But
You
anyways,
could almost think that you're
No, don't start that train of thought again.
no.
I'm gonna lay down now. Waves his hand, goes to lay down.
Sure enough, though, your bookshelf, which only had like a few, like a couple of the shelves full, is completely filled.
Aw, he gets a little misty-eyed and he goes for one. Picks out one at random, curls up in bed with it.
Matt looks at Zen and Nessa and hey, is it cool if I crash here for a few nights?
Yeah, of course.
Let's just crash on the couch. It really took a lot out of me. And even though I saw you guys off, it still was hard to remember that you guys were alive.
It's
You
okay.
know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um,
And
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
anyways,
What about Avier? He's gonna be there by himself? And then Nessa's voice kind of trails off. Oh,
well,
God.
I mean, Alex didn't share a room with Avier. Avier's got his own room, so he
Still,
should
after
be fine.
everything, he might need some company.
He
I mean-
doesn't know,
What?
and I intend for it to stay that way.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I didn't tell him what you guys told
About-
me.
He
But
was there.
Saw everything. He saw everything.
He knows
He didn't
that.
see you guys. He didn't see what happened. He was too busy getting his handcuffs off. So I told him that... Well, I didn't, but I convinced Liza to tell him that Alex was taken.
Matt, he needs to know.
No.
He's going to find out eventually.
No, he
And then he's
doesn't.
gonna be
going
upset
to.
that we lied.
I don't
He's going to find out.
I don't trust his mental health.
Okay.
Okay. But
I don't trust him enough to be okay if we tell him that his first friend is now not a good guy.
Matt,
Okay?
let me put this in a different perspective. What if he finds out a different way, in the worst way possible? It could be
Cross
worse
that
way.
bridge when it comes to it. In the meantime, he has a lot on his plate right now. Okay?
I trust you.
Just
I trust that you know what's best for
do this for me, please.
your friends.
Okay, fine.
I trust you. But if it looks like it's a bad idea, you need to tell him the truth.
I will. And I will be the
Okay.
one to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's obviously not happy about it, but she agrees.
I'm sorry, but blunt with him doesn't work as well as it does with me. He kind of chuckles at you, Nessa, a little bit.
Well, I mean, fair enough. But I'll go along with this for now. So, and she's like, "So, have you guys had food yet?"
I'm gonna go pick something up on the way. I'm gonna go grab some things and bring them back to the room.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
if there's anything you want me to pick up, I can grab it.
And
You
then
should be all right.
Nessa checks the fridge. Do we have any sea salt ice cream in the fridge?
Oh yeah, the freezer is still stocked.
Okay, cool. Then she's like, "Yeah, no, we're good. If you want to bring back food, you can."
Okay, I'll be back then. And he
Ness-
gives a nod to you guys and heads out of the dorm.
Nessa grabs the sea salt ice cream and brings it into Faye's room. For you,
I look
my
up.
prince. For you.
I'm not a prince. He said
So
something.
there you
takes
go
the ice
anyway.
cream.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Nessa.
Yeah.
You just hear Zen holler from the kitchen, "I'm stealing one!"
Cool. Grab me one.
Roll me a d20, you guys.
Oh. The winner.
Yeah, for the winner.
11.
I got 13.
Nope, no winners.
No winners.
Damn.
With my sea salt ice cream in hand, I sort of glance up at Nessa and I'm like, "Hey, Nessa.
Yeah. What's up?
Can I ask you something a little weird?"
Weird questions are the best.
Twice in one day.
Twice in one. So I'm thrilled about having a mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous that I can't hold up my end of that.
Hey, and Nessa just kind of sits at the end of the bed, you know, and just kind of just smiles, and she's like, "Faye, you think of us as like your siblings, right?
Well, of course.
So it's kind of the same, I feel like, with a mom. You kind of figure out where the boundaries are. You kind of figure out, you know, like, and not every relationship is going to be the same. And you just kind of feel it out. I know it's not the best way to explain it, but you spend time with each other, you know, and you figure out what you guys like and what you guys don't like. And maybe you guys figure out what you guys have in common. It's like any kind of relationship, you know? Just because, you know, and just because it's a mom doesn't mean it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess that is kind of special, but at the same time, you just do your best. You spend time with each other, you talk about things, and you figure out each other. And that's really the best you can do. And eventually, you know, because with me, like, I'm getting to know my dad, you know? Like, he's basically kind of a stranger at this point. But
Right.
But I'm willing to, like, spend time with him, and I'm getting to know him. And
yeah, I mean, I want to do all that with her. I'm not very good at being a kid in general, and I'm worried I'm not going to be a very good someone else's kid.
Hey, you're the coolest little brother I've ever had.
I'm the only little brother you have.
There you go. You're the only son she has.
You're right. At least there's no competition.
Right? So, just be yourself. And I wouldn't stress too much about it. Like, do for her like what you do for Gaia sometimes. Like, you bring her Danishes and you know that's what she likes. So figure out what Stella likes.
I can do that.
And yeah, so start there. And go from there. Don't stress about it too much, bud. It'll work out, I promise.
Thanks, Nessa. Leans on your shoulder.
She kind of gives you a little squeeze, and she's like, and if you have any more weird questions, you know where to go. And she kind of
always.
You know, I'll leave you to your reading. I probably should, you know, make some food or something. I don't know.
Okay. Night, Nessa.
Takes a while, but Matt does return. He's got a bag of rather greasy looking food, probably, and upon inspection it's just burgers and fries.
Heck yeah.
But he's also got a pillow and a blanket stashed under his arm.
Are we gonna do another cuddle puddle, or should we sleep in our own rooms tonight?
Faye's still curled up in his bed. He hasn't moved.
Or, you know, you can ask Faye if you want to spend the night in his room. Teehee.
Matt goes crimson. Nessa.
I mean,
Or you can
she's
take.
got
Or
a
you can
Can I
take-
roll notice to overhear
Or-
this?
Yeah, go ahead and
Or-
roll notice.
Thank you.
Or you can spend. Or you can spend the night on the couch. It's up to you.
advantage because you're in a separate room.
Is a 7 good?
7, yeah, you hear it.
I smirk a little bit and I poke my head out of the door and I'm like, I mean, I
Hey.
could leave the door open.
I mean, he's
I don't
gonna
sleep
leave the
well by
door
myself
open.
anyways, and then he pouts.
I mean, he's going to leave the door open.
Matt just kind of, like, he's staring down at his pillow. And you can hear him sort of mumble under his breath. It's okay, you've slept together before. You've slept together before. It's okay.
Matthew.
Even though it was with a group of other
Buddy.
people.
Buddy.
It's okay.
I walk over and I grab him. I grab him by the sleeve and I pull him in. Leave the door open for my siblings. Scruff him like a kitten. Sit him down.
Are you sure about this?
Why are you making it weird?
It's
Yeah, why are you making it weird, Matt?
So stop bullying him.
it's just, you know, usually when a couple sleeps together, it's a pretty big thing.
Oh my god, he's 15!
we were
It's fine!
And
Oh,
I'm
Zen!
16.
Oh my god, I get up and I close the door. I close the door. You guys have lost open door privileges.
Hey!
I go and I sit down
fine.
again.
I was fine! Come on, man!
Shake my head.
Come on,
God,
man!
they're insufferable. I love my siblings, but what the hell? And then I look over at Matthew and I'm like, Matt, we were friends before we were anything else. I don't
Yeah.
see why it has to be different now.
I mean, you don't exactly kiss your friends
Well,
or do other
what I'm saying
things
is
with your friends.
it wouldn't be weird if you have a sleepover with a friend, so I don't want it to be weird if we have a sleepover.
Okay.
Okay, then suffer outside on the couch. What do you want
No.
from me?
Look, this is a little bit new to me, all right?
Oh, you're telling me.
Okay. Let me just go get my pillow then.
Okay.
He makes his way out of the room, grabs his pillow, looks
Oh,
at
Zen is
you
making
and
eye
Zen
contact.
he looks at Zen and Nessa. Just
Zen's grinning from ear to ear.
don't
Nessa is
fucking
just
say
got on his
a
shoulder.
word. I don't
Zen
want
just
to hear
winks.
a word. Stop it.
Nessa just grins.
He takes 2 steps back to the door, turns on his heel, goes back over, grabs a burger out of the bag, takes a bite, and then begins to walk back to the room.
Nessa is quietly singing Matt and Faye sitting in their room. KISSING.
Nessa.
It doesn't even rhyme anymore, Nessa.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Of course, the fucking songwriter gets annoyed that it doesn't rhyme.
He just shakes his head, looks up at Matthew as he comes inside. And he's just like, well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be reading, so you don't have to freak out. I'm just tired and hurt and I want company, but I don't want like everyone in the room. Like last night, I couldn't sleep like that.
No, I get you. No, it's fine. I need some sleep too. I really haven't slept well.
No, I noticed you were in and out. Well, get cozy. He scooches over, puts some pillows up, makes a little nest out of the bed.
He scarfs the burger down before crawling into the bed, and you can catch him dozing as you're reading. Like his
Nah, I
breath
just let him
becomes a
pass
little
out.
soft. He doesn't get fully asleep. But he is like, he does doze a little bit.
I'm just reading. I'll let him doze.
So when everybody else starts to settle in for bed, Zen goes in his room. He opens his window and he texts Jameis asking him to come over.
You get a response, and it's just a sticker of this little cartoon cat giving a thumbs up.
Let's go, rebellious.
And with that, we will call this session.
Amazing sesh.
We will pick back up in 2 weeks.
All right.
Nessa's birthday.
In game
Nessa's
2 weeks.
birthday.
Nessa
However,
birthday.
thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, if you want to catch the stream live, go to twitch.tv/birdscoldgaming, and don't forget to check out these 3 lovely, amazing players. And
Blah.
as always,
Blah.
I hope everyone has a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. And stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay frosty, friends. We'll catch you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.